There are footballers who win trophies, there are footballers who break records, and then there are footballers who make the world fall in love with the game itself. Ronaldinho was one of those rare players, with a permanent smile, impossible dribbles, magical passes, and joy that radiated from every touch of the ball. Ronaldinho became more than a footballer. He became an artist. Millions watched him not just to see goals, but to witness creativity without limits. This is the story of the boy from Porto Alegre who danced through defenders, conquered Europe, lifted the World Cup, survived heartbreak and setbacks, and left football as one of the greatest entertainers the sport has ever seen. Ronaldinho was born Ronaldo de Assis Moreira on March 21, 1980, in the city of Porto Alegre. Football surrounded him from the beginning. His father, João, worked as a shipyard employee and also played football for a local club. His older brother, Roberto Assis, was a talented professional footballer who would later guide Ronaldinho's career. The family lived modestly, but football gave them identity and hope. From the moment Ronaldinho could walk, he played with a ball. On the streets of Brazil, football was more than sport. It was survival, expression, and freedom. Ronaldinho learned the game in cramped spaces, where quick feet and creativity mattered more than physical strength. He played futsal, beach football, and street football. Those environments shaped the style the world would later admire. Close control, improvisation, no-look passes, elastic dribbles, fearless flair. Even as a child, Ronaldinho played with joy instead of pressure. But tragedy struck early. When Ronaldinho was only 8 years old, his father drowned in a swimming pool accident. The loss devastated the family. Football became both an escape and a promise, a way to honor his father's dream. His older brother Asa stepped in as mentor and protector, helping guide Ronaldinho toward professional football. Ronaldinho quickly became famous in youth football across Brazil. At the age of 13, stories spread that he once scored all 23 goals in a youth match. Whether exaggerated or not, the legend reflected how unstoppable he already looked. He joined the academy of Grêmio FBPA, one of Brazil's historic clubs. By the late 1990s, Ronaldinho's talent exploded onto the national stage. Fans saw a skinny teenager with dazzling footwork and extraordinary confidence. He dribbled defenders as if they were training cones. In 1999, he helped Brazil win the Copa America and starred in the FIFA U17 World Championship. Europe began paying attention, but Ronaldinho was different from many rising stars. He did not play like a machine. He played like a child enjoying football in the street. That freedom made him unpredictable and impossible to defend. At his peak, Ronaldinho represented everything fans loved about football. Children copied his skills in streets and playgrounds around the world. He inspired an entire generation of players, including Lionel Messi, Neymar, Kylian Mbappé. Young Lionel Messi once shared a dressing room with Ronaldinho at Barcelona. Ronaldinho welcomed the shy teenager and publicly predicted his greatness long before the world recognized it. Many believe Ronaldinho helped create the environment that allowed Messi to grow. For several years, Ronaldinho was football's brightest star, but greatness at the top is difficult to maintain. After years of success, problems slowly emerged. The demanding lifestyle of elite football began affecting Ronaldinho's consistency. Reports of late-night partying and declining fitness followed him. His performances became less explosive. Barcelona eventually moved toward a younger generation led by Messi. In 2008, Ronaldinho left the club. Some fans felt his peak ended too early. Many wondered, what more could he have achieved with greater discipline? Still, even during decline, Ronaldinho remained capable of moments of genius. Ronaldinho joined AC Milan in 2008. Although he was no longer at his unstoppable peak, flashes of brilliance remained. Incredible passing, clever movement, technical mastery. He later returned to Brazil, playing for Clube de Regatas do Flamengo, Atlético Mineiro, Fluminense FC. At Atlético Mineiro, Ronaldinho experienced a late career revival, helping the club win the Copa Libertadores in 2013. Even older and slower, he still played with imagination. Fans never stopped loving him because he never stopped entertaining them. Ronaldinho officially retired from professional football in 2018. By then, his legend was already secure. He had won nearly every major trophy: FIFA World Cup, UEFA Champions League, Copa America, La Liga, Ballon d'Or. But statistics alone cannot explain Ronaldinho's impact. He reminded the world that football is supposed to be joyful, In an era becoming increasingly tactical and robotic, Ronaldinho represented freedom. He played with the spirit of street football even on the biggest stages. Years after retirement, clips of his skills continue to spread across social media, inspiring new generations who never even watched him live. Some players are remembered for numbers. Ronaldinho is remembered for feelings. He made people smile. He made defenders look helpless. He made football look like dancing. He made impossible things seem effortless. For many fans, Ronaldinho was the purest entertainer football has ever produced. Even today, when people speak about joy in football, his name always returns, not because he played perfectly, but because he played freely. And perhaps that is why the world will never forget him. From the streets of Porto Alegre to the biggest stadiums in the world, Ronaldinho Gaúcho turned football into art. He faced loss. He battled criticism. He reached the top of the world and left behind memories that will live forever. Because long after trophies fade and records are broken, the smile of Ronaldinho still remains.